Hi everybody, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. It's been busy around here. My name's Pat and this is Ford River Farm. Well, welcome back everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and we've got a lot of things that have gone on this summer. I know I haven't been posting any video in quite a while, and I hope to get back into doing a little more of that once things kind of settle down here a little bit. Anything for us yet this morning? Nothing there. Well, we got one thinking about performing her job. With 6 birds, I get 6 eggs a day. That's pretty good. I'd still like to get a little barn here built. I don't know if I'll get to it this year. Time sure goes by fast. But I'd like to have a new chicken coop on one end and a place on the other end for pigs. And I'd like to have it right here. In this area here. It's going to take a little groundwork and preparing for that. I haven't decided yet how I want to go, if I want to do some kind of a pole barn or do more framing with cement block. It all costs money, and right now, as a lot of you probably know, construction materials are pretty high. So I don't know if I want to wait or just bite the bullet and try to do it now. I haven't decided yet. Plus, I haven't decided yet on exactly how big I want to have it or exactly what materials I want to use. But that may be coming in the future, and we'll get to that. I'd like to have a new coop at least for my birds. They're in that smaller coop. That's good for brooding and rearing some younger ones. They've been in there for 2 summers now, and they do fine. There's plenty of room for them just for 6 birds. But I'd like to get more and do a little more toward egg production, and I'd like to have some hogs for some meat. And well, we'll just go from there and see what I can do. We'll let you know in future videos what maybe we've decided, and we'll go from there. Well, a neighbor who cuts the hay here on the field on the farm showed up yesterday and did some cutting. Got his baler here ready to go. And yesterday it was very hot and humid. It has been for several days. I picked up a tripod sprinkler so I can get some water on my corn. It's looking pretty good. It's really shot up the last few days. And I'll show you how that sprinkler works. It's new, and I kind of had to figure out how to use it and adjust it. But I think I'm getting it pretty well dialed in now. The greenhouse has come along pretty well. This represents a lot of work, seeing as though I pretty much did the whole thing myself. Took a lot of time to get these rafters up and in the right way. Those panels took a little extra figuring. The roof is clear. I just have to frame or do a little framing on the end there, and I've got the sheeting, which was a little painful because it's so expensive. But I've got to close up the ends, and then that's gonna be about it. It'll be ready to go. I've got to seal up the soffit and put a fascia on there, that kind of thing. That won't take too bad. But that's what it looks like right now. And I'll show you, there's some time-lapse photos I'll put on here too to see how let you see how the progress went. And it's looking pretty good. I'm pleased with how that's working. That's what the sprinkler looks like in the garden, along with a bunch of weeds in my garden. It's pretty hard to keep up with them in this weather. But as you can see, it looks like I've got that sprinkler dialed in pretty good. There's several adjustments that I worked on, just kind of playing around with it. There's an adjustment screw on the side, which helps to make it more of a spray, like it's doing there. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it doesn't shoot out as far. It'll go as far as 40 feet. So if you have it going in a complete circle like this, it'll do about 85 feet in one circle. That's quite a bit. So you adjust the top, which increases the spray, and on the side does it also. And then you can take there's a little adjustment where you can have it do half moons or pie-shaped piece or something like that. It'll do that. Right now I've got it going in a full circle, and it waters the entire garden. This is a 50-foot square garden area, and it covers it easily. I would be able to increase the spray if I wanted to. But it's about where I want it right there, and it's covering the entire garden. I'm very pleased with how it works, and it works pretty good. If you got any questions about it, send me a message and I'll tell you a little more about it and how it works. Well, I'm getting ready to turn that sprinkler off. We got a little bit of rain last night, only about 1/10 of an inch, enough to make the grass wet. That was about it. So I thought I'd do a little bit more. It's supposed to get sunny and warm again today, maybe get a little rain this evening, and we'll see what happens with that. Thanks for tuning in. We'll check in again next time. I hope you're having a great summer, and I hope things are going well for you. They're going pretty good here, if I can stay ahead of the weeds. I'm a little embarrassed about the garden. It's kind of weedy, but it's coming along. Everything seemed to have gotten stunted. My plants are growing, but not as well as probably they should. And well, I think it was because we had that hot, dry weather right after they sprouted, and it just wasn't taking off as well as it could have. But hopefully with this new sprinkler I've got and getting a little water on them, that'll help things, and we can have some nice produce here after too long. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like and share with your friends. That's it for the video for now. I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.